This episode is brought to you by Step Next. One of the things that most startups struggle with is good talent and team members. Step Next is MENA's exclusive tech talent summit designed to match the best talent with top tech companies and startups. The event will be held on November 19th and is expected to have more than 30 participating companies, talks, workshops, and activities. Visit next.stepconference.com, and if you're looking to find your next employer or partner there, use code SHME-NEXT-10 when applying on the talent form. Hello and welcome to another episode of Startup Hustle Middle East. Today I'm here with Ahmed Ben Chaibeh. He is the founder of the world's largest inflatable water park, and they're the operators of the world's largest chain of inflatable water parks. So he runs Aquafun. So I thought we'd have him here to share his story of how he started Aquafun and his journey in Dubai so far. So as I understand it, you're Emirati, right?
Emirati, exactly.
All right, cool. So when did you decide to start Aquafun, and what were you doing before that?
I think it's been like almost my 8th year now. Yeah, 8th year doing Aquafun.
Okay.
Before that, I used to be an events project manager for 18, 19 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So from Formula One to Flash Entertainment to Mall of the Emirates, Dubai World, RTA, Global Village, Dubai Shopping Festival, Summer Surprises. So I've been all over the
events
spectrum.
was your thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then why the sudden shift, like this completely different industry?
I saw a couple of, I just left my last job. I thought it'd be easy for me to convert to another job, and then I was always goal and KPI driven.
Okay.
And I always tripled my KPIs in the first quarter.
Okay.
So I always wanted more and could never grow more because we need a system of corporate. You can never grow as fast as you want to.
Yeah.
So I left the job, did 74 interviews in 3 months. Nobody could take me because I'm Emirati, educated, experienced. So my entry level is director. Nobody can afford me.
Yeah.
And then once I was in the gym, then I got an accident, had a slip disc, couldn't walk for 40 days.
Damn.
And then from there, I had no money, no job, nothing. So I was down, nothing in life.
Okay.
And then the idea came up. Like I was...
So it was actually harder for you to find a job because you're Emirati, you think?
Apparently so.
Really?
Because I was very... I had a big CV.
Yeah.
Educated, I don't hold my tongue, strong personality.
Yeah.
So it was a bit hard for me to get a job in my level.
Right.
Everybody
right.
wanted me to go back 3-4 levels. I was like, no, I respect myself too much to go back.
Yeah. I guess as you grow more senior, it becomes harder. Less and less positions to fill, right?
Yeah. And then from there, so I was doing my therapy and so on and so on. The idea came up.
Okay. So I guess you got into fitness at that time, right?
Yeah, I was extremely into fitness, and then the idea came up. 2 things happened back to back.
Yeah.
I was on the beach, laying down after a long therapy, and I heard someone next to me say, why there's nothing to do on the beach?
Yeah.
And then I was like, interesting. And then I was on a yacht, and they had like only one thing to do, which is just keys. And I was bored. It's like I was imagining, why don't we have a slide from the yacht? And that's how it started.
Okay.
I sold a couple of my things, like I had some music stuff and so on. I sold them, and I made my first sample
of a inflatable slide
from a yacht.
Okay, and custom designed by you.
Yeah, designed it myself, draw it myself, and so on and so on, and got a factory to do it for you.
Oh, very cool. So that's where it came from.
That started from there, because that was the first idea.
So was that a successful product?
It was extremely hard.
Okay.
Because again, I didn't have a background how to do things.
Yeah.
I just came my idea, but how do you implement it? Nothing. So I just made the first sample, put it on my friend's boats, took a picture of it, and went to every single marina and knocked on every single boat.
Okay.
And then started offering. Nothing was happening for 2 months. Mm-hmm. And then started offering.
Nobody would buy a product.
Nobody's buying.
Okay.
And it's like, what am I doing wrong? Mm-hmm. And then eventually, commission. And I started giving the captains 15% commission.
Okay.
41 slides sold in 1 month.
Oh, damn.
Incentive. As long as you know the incentive of people,
right,
you can immediately convert.
That's very cool.
And that's it. I forgot that they want incentive, money. Okay, fine. Give me this deal. You get this yacht. You get the slide.
Was it expensive?
My cost was nothing. It cost me 5,000 dirhams, and I was selling for 24,000 dirhams.
You were selling it for 24,000 dirhams?
Yeah, 20 to 40.
And you sold 41 of them in a month?
Yeah, the first month.
Wow, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then from there I started doing the first park, second park, and a lot of things happened afterwards.
So where was the first park?
First one, I had one in Memzer Park and one in Corniche Park in the same time.
And they were what size compared to the one you have in?
Ooh, there were different concepts. There were stuff with on the land and on the water. Because again, I do inflatables in general.
Okay.
They have to be in the water. It could be on land, and it could be on water. It could be on anywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so you decided this inflatable slide thing worked for you, and then you wanted to go B2C instead of B2B because
No.
why the change in strategy?
Oh, we pivoted like 3-4 times.
Okay.
First time after first park, we did one mistake, big mistake. Again, I failed so many times.
Okay.
Oh, I made so many mistakes, lost so much money, is unbelievable.
Oh, really?
I'm the king of comebacks. Like the amount of mistakes that I did and failures, and like, okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Keep doing it. Keep doing. Because I had no idea what do I know about this thing? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody knew about anything about this thing.
Right.
You know, we were just like, okay, let's try this and see what happens. And then I had to learn everything. I had to learn how to anchor, how to design, how to do the safety, how to plug cables together, how to do the DPs, how to anchor everything. I had to learn from the start.
Was it hard to bypass regulations here?
It was extremely hard.
So to get government approvals to do something like this?
It was next to, some of them were impossible.
Yeah.
Because they had, I want to put water games in the water. What kind of license for that?
Yeah.
How do you rent water? How do you, and the regulations, they had no idea what you're doing, and it was extremely hard to educate them what I want to do, how to make it safe, how to make it operatable, how to make money from it, how to advertise it, how to, all these different,
Because it was, were there other places in the world that you could look at and say this is how they did it, or was this something absolutely new, never done before?
There is different operators that does only one thing.
Okay.
One small, like a soap football here, only a small obstacle course in the water here. I did everything together, but in steroids.
Okay.
So I made everything all in the same place and made it much, much bigger.
Right. So in case you guys are wondering what this looks like, I had the opportunity to go check out their water slide, and we actually did a YouTube video about it. So you guys might have heard of Guy in the Bar. He's got his own TV show. So
shout out to Paris.
Shout out to Paris. He's been on the show here before, by the way, Paris as well. Yeah. So you guys might remember him. So me and him went out to Aquafun with Ahmed, and we shot this really cool video. And you guys can go check it out in YouTube. We'll leave the link in the description of this podcast episode and in this YouTube video at the end of it, so you can go check out what exactly he does, because it's absolutely incredible. Like I've never seen anything like it anywhere else in the world. It's very sorry. It's very challenging, physically intensive.
That's the idea.
And you can tell that, to secure that structure on the water, because it's floating essentially, but you're supposed to be able to walk on it and do all these obstacles on it. So it needs to be stiff enough, secure enough, float at the right buoyancy, not drop too much.
Oh yeah, that other stuff I had to study, create, and research, and find the best guys to do it for me. And I got people from different businesses and different industries to create things for me. So I got guys who does yachting to do certain things, that does marine things, divers, coral reef, people who does different kind of industries to come in and do this with me, So adapting all these different industries in one industry, which is very interesting.
So is every beach you go to a different challenge?
Absolutely. Because every location have a different design. Because what I do, I design them, I produce them, I operate them, I own them, I market them, I maintain them.
Okay.
So all done by me, basically.
Yeah. So the one in Dubai, by the way, if you look at it from the sky, which you can see in the YouTube video as well, it says "I love Dubai."
Yeah. Purpose.
Yeah, and
you have to have a reason behind it.
Yeah, it's definitely very eye catching. If you're gonna be skydiving or something, you'll definitely notice it.
That's how it started with me.
Really?
That park when I was, because I also skydive.
Yeah.
That's how it started. I was diving, then I was like, okay, the government did the pond, all these things. I want to do something that you can see from Google.
Yeah.
Because that the whole, especially I want to create something.
Can you see it on Google?
Oh yeah, go now Google Maps.
Yeah.
Aquafun, you will say, I love Dubai.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I had like 17 parks that I have pictures with Google.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's like, I did this. So it's awesome when you can create something so massive and big, you can actually see it from Google Maps.
Yeah, it's huge. And how many obstacles do you have on it now? And
This one,
Dubai? Yeah.
have 125 obstacles.
Whoa.
For now. It's
Damn.
going to go bigger again and end of this year again.
Are you going to expand it?
Of course.
You're going to change the design from I Love
I'm
Dubai?
going to make it bigger. Now it says I love Dubai. I might say hashtag we love Dubai.
Okay.
To make it a bit bigger. I add a couple of elements different in the actual park itself.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
So you've scaled this business massively now. It doesn't sound like it's a very scalable business because, as you said, every beach is different.
Yeah.
Every beach is a challenge. You custom design each and every city.
Yes.
But obviously, you've got some kind of formula now because you're in how many countries?
7.
7 countries now. In the span of, when did you go from
Scaling 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
So you're in 7 countries now. And how many parks total?
44.
44 parks.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that? Like, do you have a big team around you?
Digital. All by my phone.
Are you serious?
Everything by the phone. WhatsApp groups for each team. Digital. I have online apps for the sales records, cameras everywhere.
Okay.
And I personally physically go to all of them.
Okay. So it's still very founder led. And
Yeah. I'm extremely involved.
Okay. Fine.
Extremely involved. That's how we promote it through social media. I'm physically there almost every place, like with the influencers and so on and so on.
Okay. Now, speaking about influencers, this is what I wanted to have you on the show for because this man is extremely good at getting influencers to cover his products. Now, it's been a very good strategy for us at HRCar as well because whenever we worked with influencers, it massively drives traffic, first of all, to our website, and it increases our SEO. And I honestly think I got into social media like this podcast channel and the YouTube channel mostly to promote my business, right?
Exactly.
But and the value of it is quite extreme because I think when you can put a face to a business, that's extremely valuable. When you can see somebody else experiencing a business, that's very valuable. So how have you done it? How did you get so many people? Now I know your product is cool and people are lining up to try it out, right? Because it's something new and something exciting. But how do you let people know that it exists?
A lot of different factors. I think the first time we realized that seriously that we can actually push heavily 3.5 years ago when this park used to say only the word Dubai. I had a bunch of my friends, they are really awesome videographers.
Okay.
I invite them over. Guys, come over, let's create a video. He came with 20 guys.
20 guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Small group. With some drone and like some videos and made a really kick-ass video. I mean, really good video.
Okay.
I took the video, I posted it on my pages. And somehow, some way, I've connected lines with the guys that run Lad Bible.
Lad Bible, yeah.
Yes. One of the dudes saw it, messaged me, said, hey, we want to post this. Can you waive it off for us? Yes.
Yeah.
That video, immediately, the next 2 days, we got a call from 9gag.
Okay.
And then Business Insider. And then LMFAO. And then, so within that week, we've got 178 million views.
Wow. So it went super viral.
Just like that.
Wow.
And just like the quality of it was good. And then we saw all I knew this going to happen. Because for me, because every year I have...
No, but did you push it at all?
No. Because see...
So you just posted on your website and how did Lad Bible discover it?
That year I had 3 small goals.
Okay.
Every year I have like small milestone goals. That year I had 3 small goals. It was I wanted to get award for CEO, I wanted to get an award for a startup, and I want to go viral.
Okay.
I got them all in the same 10 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I didn't even flinch because it was that strong belief that I knew was going to happen, and I put all the work for it.
Right.
So already the work was pushed. I worked hard for it, and I knew it's going to happen. And I know that the word Dubai will make a big residence. That's why that location specifically, I showed that specific way. And then from there, just like happened. I think when you create something so awesome, and I realized I wasn't saying a product.
Yeah.
I was saying an emotion.
And an experience.
An experience. So it wasn't a product. So when I realized I'm not saying an emotion, I'm saying an emotion, I had to put the video that it had that emotion. Hey, I'm having fun with my friends and so on and so on. So when I realized that's the emotion I'm saying, I portrayed it very nicely in the video and then
okay.
And it from there we knew that's how it worked.
Yeah, but where was the ignition for the virality? It was Lad Bible, right?
One of those pages, yeah.
Okay.
And literally within the first...
Did you do any work to reach out to them?
No.
Never.
But that's the funny thing. Now I can reach out with them very easily.
Right, because you have the connection.
Listen, everybody is reachable.
Yeah.
Extremely now. Before it was the rule of like 7 points. Now is 1 point.
Yeah.
2 points maximum now.
You mean degrees of separation?
Degrees, yeah. Before it was 7 degrees, remember? Now it's 2 degrees.
Yeah.
In maximum level.
Right.
Like I can reach anybody in the world right now if it's not directly or through somebody else.
Yep.
Directly. And like this is the idea. It's like, why are people not doing that anymore? You know, because the fear of failure or rejection. So what people tell you no. I got first year I got maybe more than 600 no's.
For what?
When I wanted to put my park in the water, I went to 600 locations.
Really?
I opened the UAE map. Okay, I'm gonna go to every single beach owner. I went to every hotel on the beach. Everybody said no. Really? Everybody said no.
And then you got on the public beach.
Yes.
Okay.
And then eventually I got it. And then now they ask me come over. It's like, okay, you rent for me now.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So doesn't matter how many people tell you no. You gotta keep going until you get to the yes. Yeah. Because it only takes 1 yes for you to succeed.
I think as both a business owner and a content creator, like for me. As a content creator, I want good content, right?
And that's how it started.
Yeah. So when you produce that great piece of content, and Lad Bible knew that this has, they know, you can tell when something's going to go viral. Yeah.
Exactly.
I've tried sometimes.
Yeah.
I've tried to create videos that have viral potential. Like we went and gave random people a free Ferrari in Dubai Mall.
Nice.
Like, we just went out and we like, hey, would you like to drive a Ferrari? Because we were promoting this thing that we had where you could rent a Ferrari for an hour. Yes. It was a Ferrari experience.
Nice.
So we just went out and we gave like 10 people random Ferraris and we made a video about it. I thought it was going to go viral.
It didn't.
But it didn't. Yeah. It's sometimes you can't tell, right? Yeah. Sometimes you can't tell.
But you got to keep trying.
Yeah, we keep trying.
But these guys are very approachable.
Yeah.
They're literally very approachable. You can just DM them.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. That's how my business worked. DM. It's purely through DM. Like when you say it goes down in DM.
DM where? Instagram, Twitter?
DM. Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do Twitter much because Twitter is more of characters and people talking, discussions. Right. Mine is very visual. Yeah, so mine is extremely visual.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm okay, what's the most visual platform?
Right.
I didn't want to do Snapchat because it goes away. I want something that could stay there. Because for me, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah.
And like I did a vlog with Yeltsin.
Yeah.
3 years ago, people still coming. I did a vlog with Movlog.
Yeah.
8 months ago, people still coming. Right. So like I realized I don't want an immediate ROI.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's just okay. I'm just throwing the seed.
Yeah.
Hey, there is something in that beach.
Right.
Come over and experience it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And from there, like and it's that easy.
Yeah. So I think I discovered. I follow more vlogs.
Yeah.
So I think I discovered your thing, Aquafun, through his channel. I was like, oh, what is this? This thing exists in Dubai. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So I definitely discovered it, and I was intending to come.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then when Paris called me and he said, "Hey man, you want to check this thing out?" I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, for sure." So it definitely works. And what you were saying about the ROI, that's why I like YouTube as a platform more than Instagram, because Instagram, it'll only push your content for a day or 2 days, and after that it's dead.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody, I think, goes to Instagram and goes and checks old stuff.
Stalkers do, yeah.
Stalkers.
Yeah. But that's it, yeah, I agree with you, yeah.
But in terms of lifetime value of that piece of content, it's low. And stories are even lower.
I agree 100%, yeah.
That's why I like YouTube. Like YouTube, I'm telling you, I produced videos 2 years, 3 years ago that still continuously get video views. You know,
yeah, interesting.
So because it's a search platform, so if you can manage to rank on search for something,
Interesting.
and you won't get that viral buzz that you do, like the 170 million views or whatever, but you might get a couple of 100 views every month.
Still bring something.
And but if you have 20 videos that get a couple of 100 views every month, then you're getting thousands and thousands of views. So I like that strategy. I think you need to have a mix of both. You need to have those viral pieces of content, and then you need to have those long-term pieces of content as well.
And that's why we bring in with the YouTube. Like anytime I see a vlogger around us, hey, come over.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. When I come over, I provide them with a lot of different things. Because again, I understand as an influencer what are their needs and what they want.
Yeah, so this man was chasing us around with a GoPro as we were like going around the obstacle course. He's got all kinds of fun video gadgets to play around with. So he definitely provides
everything. Yeah,
you name it. He's got like the Mavic 2 Pro. I think.
Everything. I broke 4 drones, by the way.
Really?
Drowned 3.
This man's an expert drone pilot, by the way.
Because all the braking, because that's what, I didn't know nothing about editing or shooting.
I've broken a couple of drones. Yeah, I'm a drone guy myself.
Yeah.
You know, like
that's normal, but that's how you learn. You know, it's an investment. You know.
I think when you're learning to fly anything that you're not sitting in, you're bound to crash it at some point.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
but that's the whole thing. Like when I realized that's what influencers want. They want the content. They want new, awesome stuff. And so, let me.
They want those drone shots.
Exactly. It's like when and that's how we did the whole thing. You know, that's how it grows. Last year, 780 influencers.
Wow.
For free.
Damn, man.
That's from awesome. Like the micro influencers with 5,000 with the big guys with 20 million. It doesn't matter. You get the same treatment.
Yeah. Because I think when you have such a exciting product, then I think the people they want that content.
Exactly,
right? They want to show their people like this cool thing that's available in Dubai.
Yeah. It's the cool factor.
Yeah.
It's the cool factor, and that's it. It's just a matter of the technique is very extremely simple. Is how do you find them?
Yeah.
It's a way of finding them. And it's very extremely easy. And it depends which industry you are. And it's very easy to find these influencers. And when you find them, what do you do with that? How do you approach them?
Yeah.
And the way you approach them in the DM, how direct is simple it is. And then they will reply you. If they see it, they will reply you. And they reply you, you got class. You know, you hooked them.
Right.
And just like pull in that hook and give them exactly what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And then when they come over, that's it. Because from every 10 messages, every 10 DMs, 7 will say yes.
Right.
And these 7, that 7 will post. And from that, let's say you have 100,000 followers, 10% of that is 10,000.
Yeah.
My ROI is 3 tickets sold from you, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. So the idea is like I am reaching an audience that I didn't reach before. So let's say you are Iranian or Indian or from LA. I'll reach an audience that I would, in general, not reach my normal audience. So like that's the whole thing.
Yeah. I think a lot of people ignore that idea, right? Like they think, okay, I'm going to spend money on an influencer. I'm going to run the social media campaign and I'm not getting immediate ROI. So cancel.
Yeah.
You know, like, so
that's not going to work.
So they'll spend 3,000-4,000 dirhams on their social media a month and it'll go on for 6-7 months, a year. And they'll see, okay, I'm spending 4,000 and I'm making only 2,000. Is this worth doing it? But what they don't understand is that maybe 3 years later, somebody might come
that's
buy
what happened.
from you.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
So
there's 3 platforms now that I really I can't stress more on pushing in them. Obviously, Instagram. It's now the top dog. But there is 2 other platforms that are very underrated. LinkedIn and TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
Oh, TikTok. I don't understand it. I don't like it.
I think I'm a little too old for TikTok.
Yeah, but like that audience is huge audience. Because you're talking about like these kids are all have buying power.
Yeah.
They all have buying power, you know, and like that's it.
And I guess it appeals to your target audience especially, right? I'm guessing a lot of kids come and use your services.
Because mine is very broad. So like my LinkedIn videos and ads are purely targeted to
corporate customers,
basically team building, schools, school teachers and so on that does events and corporate events, team building. So HR and schools is purely targeted. We had a team building activity. Here's a video of how it's done.
Okay.
Come over and have a day under the sun at Aquafun.
Okay.
Same thing for the kids. for the school trips, I put videos of kids having fun at the park. So again, it's an emotion. It's the degree of being relatable in the video.
Right.
So like you want, okay, a kid to see it, understand it. You want people, like, so whatever audience need to relate to it. So that's why I have different kind of videos. Videos of people who are like out of shape, in shape, or new guys or new girls, couples. So different videos.
Nice. So another thing is you cater your content to the medium, of course.
Have to be, yeah. You have to. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
like,
I think people don't understand this. I mean, for a lot of people, social media, even for me, like when I started this business, I was zero in social media. Like I didn't understand anything about it.
That's how the way it is, yeah.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people just use it as a personal tool, and they don't understand the whole business side of how to leverage social media. And I think it's absolutely a necessity for anybody who's thinking of starting a business, whether it's...
You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
My first 10,000 followers, I got them by only one thing only. I was there every day at the parks.
Okay.
When any customer comes in, I was like, hey, follow my page.
Okay.
I was like, I have no Wi-Fi. Okay, here's hotspot. Connect. Here's my password. Connect. Follow. And when they finish the day, come back. Hey, do not unfollow.
Brute force.
Oh yeah, because whatever it takes, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole thing. Like whatever way you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
But you have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, because that first 1,000 or 10,000 are the hardest.
Yeah.
And they are the most real ones.
Yeah. I also think it kind of validates your business because, you know, like people have this mentality, oh, this company doesn't even have 500 followers. What kind of company is this?
Yeah.
You know, they won't trust you.
And they
on
don't push
social media.
content. Like there's big companies who have no content whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, you have the resources to put content. No matter what company it is. You know, even you're painting walls, you can create content. Like I keep saying, guys, like, okay, maybe my park is, you know, can make that fun thing, but F&B could take advantage hugely from DMs. Huge.
Yeah, massive. Yeah.
You know, like, listen, yes, I'm giving free ticket in my time, but the ROI of that is you can't measure it with dirhams or dollars now.
Yeah.
But it is an awareness.
It's brand value, it's awareness, it's you know,
it's continuous. You can't just put one post a month and well, there's no likes. Yeah, because you're not pushing.
Yeah.
Like every day I put stories. Every day I have a post on my feed. Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actively manage your own social media, or do you have a social media company doing it for you?
No, I have my team. I'm always checking and seeing what's going on and so on and so on.
Okay.
But all the content is done by me.
Actively involved.
Actively involved in it. Always. Like anything happens, if I see like a DM happen there and my team didn't pick it up within half an hour, I go in immediately and reply to the customer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All that TripAdvisor, Google reviews, Facebook reviews, all go through me.
How important are these channels for you?
Extremely.
TripAdvisor.
Like I know how important it is because when I travel, which I travel a lot, I've been to 88 countries. I travel a lot. So when I travel, when I see a place, I always see the TripAdvisor Google review for each place I go to.
Okay.
So if I am behaving this way and I know my customers are 80% plus tourists, so what the tourists look at, these things. Okay, fine. Yeah. Once I made a campaign, extremely simple. I give it to you right now for people to be watching it. I gave a discount, 50% discount on my tickets. But catch, you have to go give me a 5-star review on TripAdvisor, Google Maps, and Facebook, and give me a comment on Instagram. And
20% discount.
50%.
50%.
We went from ranked 216 to 105 in a month.
Wow.
This is how powerful it is.
Right.
That's how powerful it is.
Okay.
Because like, if you say you're going to go buy these comments, it will cost you much more money than the discount I'm giving.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm still making money. I'm getting real people giving me real kind of comments.
Yeah, and when you get those things, their friends see it too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not just the value that they left a review, which of course it helps, but it's also the social impact that it has.
Exactly, yeah.
Because their friends see maybe I might be browsing on TripAdvisor and suddenly I'll see that my friend commented on something.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, okay, that's a legit thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's
because there's so many people who buy bots and stuff to do this kind of stuff, right?
Exactly,
You can tell.
It's very obvious when you see it, but that's the whole thing. Okay, fine. That's that. Fine. Not really sure. I have nothing against that people, but like, okay, good for you.
Yeah.
But then you need to keep doing stuff that are real. You know, you maybe mix and match this and that, but just don't do only bots that is stupid. And I mean, you can create real things. It's not that hard to be human.
Yeah.
You know, you can learn these things. There's a YouTube channel for everything. There's literally a tutorial for everything out there. That's how I learn everything. I don't know the word I don't know and I can't.
Yeah.
Google, there's YouTube.
Yes. I mean, literally, like
Everything
I learned how to
there.
produce this whole podcast and this YouTube channel on YouTube. Like literally.
How you learned how to shoot, how to edit, how to talk through YouTube.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Even the idea for the podcast from YouTube.
Yeah,
you know, like,
exactly. Here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of, in fact, I think like the days of structured learning in schools and colleges, it can't compete because the pace of learning is too fast.
Listen, like I think school failed me. Like I wasn't the best student out there, but when I graduated, I had the girl who had 4.0, top of the class. She was my PA.
Okay.
So it's not about, okay, like I'm an extreme visual learner.
Yeah.
I don't say I'm a genius.
Yeah.
My strongest character is I don't quit.
Right.
Purely.
Persistence.
Trust me, just consistency and persistence. These two things can take you everywhere.
Right.
You know, you can be talented with anything, but with no hard work, you will go nowhere. Like I remember still when I used to go to the office, I would leave my office 3, 4 in the morning, and I would get really angry if there's any cars in the parking.
Yeah.
If anybody outworked me, I get angry and say, "Who's this car?"
Okay.
And then the secretary, no, don't worry, this car been parked there 2-3 days ago. Don't worry. They know me. They know me. Like I'll finish. Listen, last time I took a day off was 53 months ago.
Yeah.
I work every day. Like my friend said, I work 9 days a week.
Okay.
You know, I don't care. It's a weekend, it's Christmas, it's New Year. I'm always on. Even I'm traveling, I'm on.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, if you look for the weekend to have fun, then you're doing the wrong thing in life.
Yeah.
You know, weekend for me is always more work because people are off. That means they come into my beach, which means more money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working all weekend, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't understand. Weekends for me are like basically more work.
Weekend for me are content production days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not. I mean, I enjoy it, so it's not purely like work.
You have to enjoy what you do. You have to somehow it have to fuel you.
I think if you don't enjoy it, you won't be able to put the work into it, right? Like you must enjoy it at some level.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just not going to have the willpower to
exactly.
To
like, you know, I had like the specific goals. I want to be the biggest, the wowest, and things. If I dare to think this big, then it's on me to put that work.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't put the work, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So just a week ago, we had Dr. Corey on this podcast. He's this motivational speaker, and he talks about this thing. But he was talking about like how motivation is bullshit because you're only motivated for a very short amount of time.
Yes.
But the persistence, the habit of ingraining this work ethic into yourself, that's a lot more important than just being
motivation
motivated.
Is overrated, man.
Yeah.
Like if I need to motivate you to get off your ass, then you got a problem with the ass. You know, like I think what started with me was two things. I did some years ago. I did some volunteering in old people's house.
Okay.
And spent 2 months in with them. Awesome stories, great human beings. But the main thing that got me, it was that look they had in their face.
Okay.
Of regret. When he was 20, 30 years old, he had this chance to do this thing.
Right.
Or be with somebody, or say something, he didn't do it. And then, what if I could? So I can't live my life with what could have, should have.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that motivates me. And I just can't live with could have, should have.
Yeah.
You know, what's the worst case scenario? I would say, what's the worst case scenario?
Yeah.
You die, then you don't care.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, go try it. If you lose money, it's money.
Yeah, I think at least in modern society, we have that luxury that there is no, you're not finished, right? Like what's the worst going to happen? You're going to go out and get another job.
Yeah.
You're going to, you're going to scrape together. You're going to live slightly uncomfortably for a little while.
So
Maybe
what?
you'll have to go stay at your parents' house.
Yeah, so what?
But that's the worst situation.
Yeah, but see,
right?
again, we've been programmed in a way that failure is bad.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you failed. Oh, you're horrible. You are disappointed. You should be ashamed of yourself. But if you don't fail, you won't learn.
Yeah.
Like the only key to success is really failure.
Yeah.
If you didn't fail, like always fail often and fall forward.
Yeah.
Fail as much as you can, because that's the only way for you to grow. If I didn't fail this much, like I remember, like 2 years ago, one of my best friends stabbed me in the back with the business thing and got me into so much legal trouble and money and so on and so on.
Okay.
And then 8 months later, he died.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear.
No,
that.
but like that's the full circle of like, if he didn't do that to me, I won't be as strong as I am in business.
Right.
So you have to say again, it's not what you go through, it's how you go through it.
So speaking of failures, could you let us know about what one of the biggest failures you had while trying to
Oh, so
build this?
many. Where do I start? There was one that I made and lost 10 million dirhams in a year.
You made and lost.
10 million.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that is
What
one
is
failure.
that?
Yeah.
What happened there?
We've did a mistake. We got me and my old partner. We got some people to invest in us.
Okay. Outside investment.
Yeah.
Okay.
To open a new company and so on and so on. And somehow, some way, it took longer. Things was not organized properly. There was last minute decisions that cost a lot of money. And then after we started the business and we were doing very well, the actual contracts of educations with the government was not renewed. So we got stuck with assets and operational costs, and there was no income coming in.
Right.
So all that. And then we went in trouble because, like, okay, we have all the assets and delays with suppliers and payments, and then debt came in and so on. And then the investors got angry, filed cases on us, and then the partner left. Oh, hell.
Damn, man. That sounds pretty terrible.
But from there, I realized, okay, first things you do in business, you get a lawyer and retainer.
Okay.
And you get a kick-ass accountant.
Right.
If you don't have these two things, you will fail miserably.
Yeah.
Don't act like you can read contracts, because you can't, no matter what strong you are.
Yeah.
Because one word in a contract can screw you.
Right.
One word can change you from being an owner to a slave.
Right.
So always get
Especially when it comes to outside investment, I think.
Exactly. That's
you need to
one
scrutinize
thing,
those, contracts.
Exactly.
For sure.
Always negotiate every single part of everything.
Right.
Even if the price is right, negotiate it down. Always negotiate things down.
So what tips in particular would you have for people who are trying to get more influencers to, talk about their products or services?
So 2 things is, as I said earlier, how to find them and how to approach them.
Right.
Like personally, like I talk about my personal thing, and literally you can just adapt from there because it's very straight formula. Like we follow 40 hashtags in 20 locations.
Okay.
These hashtags, they are the most relatable ones to me as a business.
Okay.
And these locations, I know that most people that will be coming to the country will go in. Because I realize, because I'm extremely known outside Dubai.
Okay.
So the company, because we know my customers are going to be mostly tourists. So because locally, our customer base may be 20% or less.
We have the same issue. 80% of our customers are tourists. Yeah.
Exactly. So, so as it's tourists, let me focus on where I'm good at.
Yeah.
This is what we're good at. Fine. Why try to capture 20% when I can increase my 80%?
Yeah.
So, 80%. So these are the most hot hotels that all the people with the biggest number of like celebrities of ours can go to.
Okay.
So I know, for example,
W,
next to me, W, 5, all this. Okay, we know they're going to be there.
Okay.
Fine. The team finds them. So on a daily basis, we look at the locations and we look at the hashtags.
Wow, you actively put so much effort into this.
Every day we see who's top 9, top 10, whatever, and we DM them.
Okay.
It's a simple DM. Extremely simple. It's like it's just human things. Like, we massage their ego in a bit and then invite them.
Okay.
So we love your content, We want to invite you to experience. Here's the key word, experience. So it's not a product anymore.
Right.
They see it. Usually 7 or 10 out of 10, they will reply.
Okay.
Yes, awesome. Well, how do I know? How do I pay? No. You get free complimentary VIP tickets. You get I'll be with you. We're gonna shoot you. Give you all this content. Give it to you, and that's what happens. And then give them the timing. Then I'll be with them.
So you basically make their life easy.
Exactly.
You
convenience.
Yeah. You tell them I'm gonna produce the content for you,
and that's what happens because by the time you come back from the water park, come back to the shore, I'll already have
GoPro footage, drone footage.
2 to 10 pictures at least ready edited for you.
Okay.
I'll give you a small snippet video from the drone, and then in the evening I'll give you a WeTransfer link with the video ready for you.
Yeah.
Done. So you will feel, oh my God, because most times when most of these influencers go to other companies, it takes them a week or a month to give them content.
To get posts out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I give them on the same day, so it's hot.
Yeah.
So he posts the stories, he put the feed, and next day, and next day, and next day. So I will milk it for them.
Yeah.
And then if you see somebody with high numbers, like, hey, if you think you can actually make more of it, I'll give you what do you call it?
Referral code.
Referral code, affiliation.
Yeah, affiliate.
So here's a code with your name.
Yeah.
Anybody comes in, we give them a discount. Plus, you get a commission from that.
Okay.
So again, provide value. I don't take.
Right.
I first provide value.
Yeah, we do the same. We work with influencers. We do affiliate programs, and we produce content for them as well.
Exactly.
And we kind of try to give it to them, and it definitely works because
it does.
Like everybody least path to resistance, they're gonna go there, right?
Exactly.
So somebody's gonna produce the content for them.
Make it easy.
Make it cool. Make it easy. Yeah, definitely works.
Partner up with anybody and everybody who, like, I've never said no to anybody.
Yeah.
No matter how big or small you are, you have a vlog with 500 followers or 10 million followers.
Right.
I still give you my attention.
Okay.
Because, like, why wouldn't I give it to you?
Right.
If you came out of your shell to come and talk to me, it's like it's my duty to come and give it to you back.
Right.
Why not?
I must admit that Ahmed is absolutely like that. He preaches what he says. Right?
Oh yeah. Because like listen, you gotta treat people the way you want to be treated.
Right.
And this is a personal thing. If you want to actually grow the business, I will lose nothing by being kind to you. Mm-hmm. I lose nothing by that. It will come to me tenfold eventually. If it doesn't come back to me, hey, I did my part. I was me.
Okay.
So you have to be real to yourself.
Okay. So you monitor the hashtags and you reach out to the influencers. That's an awesome tip. I think we're going to start doing that ourselves.
Trust me, it works like a charm.
Yeah.
If you have a burger joint, hey, if you see them around you, hey, come over for my burger. First burgers are me. When they're over at your shop, hey, here's a voucher. Come again to try my shake.
Right.
Come again second time. When they come second time with a shake, hey, come try my sweets.
Right.
My dessert. Here's another voucher.
Yeah.
So now you got them come over for 3 times.
Right.
It's extremely simple. You have a clothes shop, come over, tacos on me, first one, whatever it is.
Right.
Because you feel sad giving things for free, but no, sometimes that's either do that or you
consider that your customer acquisition cost.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
And you can do that, or you can go and do ads that will not reach nobody.
Yeah.
That. And second thing you can do, which is so underpaid and underrated, paid stories.
Paid stories?
Oh, wow.
Really? Good
paid
ROI?
Stories work like a charm. Better than paid feed.
Really?
Totally. That 15 seconds, if you do a proper video and you know what you want to say, the messaging there,
right,
and swipe up, that's it.
Okay.
Paid stories.
So you get a lot of traction out of that.
Much bigger. I think we've grown. Once we did an event, we just wanted to do something just for like when we can see how it goes.
Right.
Just like we did a time attack. Okay, come and do the time attack. So we did a 15-minute video, 15-second video to come and try the attack. And if you break our record, you get 5,000 dirhams.
5,000 dirhams.
Come and do it.
Okay.
We've gained in that week 28,000 followers.
Wow.
Engagement jumped from 38 to 400,000.
So how many people showed up to try?
720 something.
Wow. Was it free or to try?
No, they pay the ticket.
You pay the ticket to try.
They go in. Everybody failed.
Oh, really?
Everybody failed.
Nobody won.
Nobody came close to the number.
So you didn't even have to pay out the 5,000.
Well, sadly, the cash was ready. I was like, hey, here's the cash. It's ready. But nobody could do it. But I gave up, like some people who came close to it, here's 5 or 4 VIP tickets coming in on me.
That's a brilliant idea, actually.
Yeah. Again,
very smart social media strategy.
It is extremely simple. You just don't have to recreate the wheel. People are simple.
Yeah. People
are basic. Do it that way. Do not complicate it. Do not do million things. Just make it very simple.
Yeah. I would agree. I'd say Instagram stories is untapped potential.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Are you using TikTok and stuff? Are you like posting there?
No, not yet. But I've been bringing a lot of TikTok people. So all the top TikTokers, is that your word?
Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
TikTokers?
TikTokers, whatever, TikTokiness, whatever the word is. TikTokers, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Whenever I see them active and so on and around the region, around Dubai, hey, come over. I'll find their Instagram and DM through Instagram.
Yeah, I think TikTok is what Instagram was maybe, 7, 8 years ago when it was first starting up. Like the kids were getting into it.
But again, kids grow up.
Exactly, yeah. So now all those kids who were using Instagram are now, in the early 20s and stuff like that. The most active Instagrammers I'm talking about.
So TikTok is the next thing behind.
You think so?
Oh yeah, because the way because they used to be.
They've got a huge population of people using it.
I mean,
now.
do you see these silly videos? They get 200,000 to millions of views.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you understand that is a lot of attention going for a very small time? Remember back in the time when Vine happened, the same thing.
Yeah, it's quite similar to Vine actually.
Yeah.
It has a lot of the same kind of essence.
Exactly,
of
but
Vine.
this is youngsters. Okay, fine. If this is your target, then hey, do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're early to a platform, it's always benefited businesses and individuals. Like if you're like, even I think Gary Vee as well, he's like pushing TikTok and LinkedIn hard right now.
I agree 100%, because like 5 years ago I've seen some of his videos. I've been following him for years, but yes, I agree on a lot of things he's said when it comes to the business part. So DM is one of them. It's like, do that. That whole $1.18 totally works when you engage the people. But we do that, but it's mainly all in DM.
Right.
That's where everything happens.
All right, Ahmed, thank you so much for sharing all your advice on social media. I think all you entrepreneurs out there who are listening to the show, if you're not taking advantage of social media, you're really missing out on not only your business today, but I think in the next 5 to 10 years as well. Social media is only going to be more important, and traditional media,
dead.
I think it's not even worth advertising in the newspaper or billboards anymore. Like social media.
I don't understand. People paying money on billboards. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Or TV and stuff. Do you understand you can actually reach people individually on their phone?
Yeah, absolutely. The value of social media, I think it's still far from being tapped out.
Yes.
So anyway, I think we'll wind up the podcast over here, but we usually ask our guests if they have any advice for people who are looking to start a business or...
Be patient.
Okay.
Patience is hugely underrated. People want immediate ROI. That's insane. Like people want to open a business and then 3 months later, I want to be a millionaire. It's like, come on, man.
You'll probably be down a million.
Yeah. Like I was in minus for months and months, I remember, but that's the whole thing. That's the key about it.
Yeah.
So patience is extremely important here.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
Be calm. Because when you open a business, you are stressed.
Yeah.
That energy comes back towards you and your surrounding and your energy and your vibe and your family. You can't perform when you're negative.
Yeah.
You gotta be calm with it. Plan it every day. Be better than yesterday. Learn every day and just don't quit.
Right.
Really, don't quit. Be patient and don't quit. These 2 things, if you do them properly, actually do them, anywhere in life.
All right, man. I think that's excellent advice from Ahmed. Thank you so much for being on the show. If you guys are listening to this episode on one of the podcast platforms, we're available on all the podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, you name it. But what really helps us out is if you leave us a review. That's how people discover the podcast. So if you liked it, please make sure you leave a review for us. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, leave us a comment. I'm sure Ahmed will be checking out the comments as well. Maybe you'll respond to some of them. Maybe.
Most probably, yeah.
Most probably.
If they're nice, I reply to them. If they're bad, I like them.
All right, cool. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. You can definitely check out the link I'm going to leave to Aquafun in the description for the vlog we did together. That was an awesome fun day. So definitely check out that as well. I think that's it, man. All right. Keep on hustling.